Right guys, welcome back to my channel. Now, I'm going to be talking to you a bit about the manufacturers, a bit about some of the guns I've chosen, why, but mainly about Airsoft as a general sort of broad scope. Now, with Airsoft, it's probably one of the most inclusive activities that I've gotten involved in, and I really enjoy it. Because you can pretty much be whoever you want to be. Or you can be full military, or you can be mix-mashed, or you can be osh-posh or kish-koshed. Anything, everything, whatever you want to do. Now, let's touch on the guns first of all, or maybe one or two. No, on second thoughts, let's touch on the manufacturers, the people who make these things. Now, up to now, I've got pews from VFC, WE, KWA, GHK, Simon. Right, I'm back after the phone call now then. You always answer the call to the alpha dogs. Always. But anyway, where was I? Talking about airsoft companies now. WE, VFC, all of that. Tokyo Marui, the founding fathers of the AEG. Yeah. Well, let's talk about them. Now, I've got a couple of reference pews here, you know, not reviewing them, kind of. But let's go through it. Tokyo Marui. Not a bad piece of kit. They've got the licenses for trademarks and stuff like that. But the plastic. Weird. Let's put some gas in it. I want it to fire. That's why I've got my glasses on. Leaky mag. Oh, you've really got to look after these things. You can actually hear the difference. Leaky mag, but I'll fix that. Now, Tokyo Marui, from what I can gather and what I've learned over the time, are the founding fathers, but a lot of their pews are plastic, and they're quite an expensive pews to have. They work, good quality, but plastic nevertheless. Now, WE have a little bit of hit and miss in the history with certain types, but so do Tokyo Marui. Now, the Mark 1 version of this, the Browning High Power, had its issues, like barrel shooting out at the end, poor gas. The knocker valve on all of them is okay, but the pin that hits it, if you slam that in with the hammer down, you're breaking it off. It's crap. But if you look after it by pulling the hammer first and ejecting your mag, making sure the hammer's always back before you put the mag in, then it's going to be fine. And this thing really does work, and it's a WE. Not a bad gun, the number 3. Not bad at all, but remember, that hammer's forwards. When you slam that mag in, you're going to break the pin off that actuates the exhaust valve. Be careful. So when you drop it, the only way to decock it is that. Even ejecting the mag, make sure your hammer's back, and it'll stay a good working gun. Now, this did have plastic grips on it, and I've put these grip panels on it, which are real wood. and very tasty. And that's WE for you. A little bit of hit and miss here and there. And I will say that a lot of the rifles that WE do, if you can get the steel hammer sets and sears, they become faultless, quite literally faultless. But still, they work out of the box really, really well. Right, yeah. These high-end ones and stuff like that. Me L85A2. So, yeah, you've got the high end of the game, Tokyo Marui. You got WE, which is pretty much a copy of Tokyo Marui, but they use a lot of metal in their, you know, pew-pews. Then you have sort of the underdog companies that weren't so great, like Army Armament, but when they teamed up with Jag Precision, there was a certain bar they had to keep to. They couldn't have that bar that you can't see me hand flapping around. They had to have that bar, which was up here. Entering again, the Combat Masters, the Pit Vipers, the Sam Vipers, the Alpha. These are exceptional. Far, far better than most guns at the moment. Airsoft guns, that is. Airsoft. Keep that in mind. I did say airsoft, these. So, you've seen this in one of my latest reviews, but still. Exceptional. Again, a bloody good and well made pew-pew. But again, this company also has poopy ones. So it's you always get faced with that decision. What do I buy? Why do I buy it? Well, 99% of it's to do with the looks. The rest of it's down to its operation, how it works, how good it is. Enter in GHK with their stuff. Whoa, they're at the high end. Definitely at the high end. Build quality, gas efficiency, the whole shooting match. But VFC do well with the gas blowbacks and are a bit poopy with the AEGs. And for the money you pay for the AEGs, I'd spend that a little bit more and go after the gas blowbacks. But again, they have the hits and they have the misses. Like WE with the Luger. Well thought out, but poor gas efficiency because of the magazine style. Very skinny, very low magazine gas, just crap. But still, a nice looking piece if you want it as an ornament. But then there's another company out there who are involved with training weapons. Yeah, I said it, training weapons. We mimic the weight and operation of the real thing, except the materials are not as good a quality as the real thing because it's airsoft and it can't be, it's just never going to happen. But they really are exceptionally well built, and that is KWA. Now this is a thing. My God, it's got heft to it, it's got presence, but it's also a very unique one because there's not many of these knocking about anymore. Now I do say KWA because the Tokyo Marui one is plastic and it feels a bit so yeah, KWA. And what is it that makes this one so unique, this particular one? Well, you've got foregrip on it, you've got an enlarged trigger ring, you've got an extended mag as standard out of the box, and you can get even bigger ones. Shall we just have a look at that even bigger one? Yeah, let's put an even bigger one in it. Here we go. considerably bigger. And in the gun, has it got some gas in it? Yep, it's got pressure. Come on, get in there. How nuts does that look? Now, not only do you get that absolutely bonkers magazine, but are you ready for this? Pointed in a safe direction, there's no BBs in it because these have all been pre-checked. You ready? 3-round burst. Now listen to this reset. Did you hear that? I'll do it again. You ready? 3 rounds. Now listen to that reset. It's so well pronounced. This thing has got a gorgeous, gorgeous trigger on it. Obviously, it's got semi. But if you go in between the two, you ready for this? It's even got full auto on it. This has got semi, 3-round burst and full auto in a pistol. And this thing can absolutely launch BBs. Really, really solid bit of kit. So, you know, airsoft, it can bring you so much fun. Now, you've seen the rifles and stuff, and you can see them behind me everywhere. I've got springers, I've got gas, I've got CO2, I've got a grenade launcher, I've got the M16 A3 with the 203 grenade launcher on it up there. You can be anything you want with airsoft. Now, oh, where's little shit going? Oh, back over there, you. Get over there. Right there, you stay there. Now, it's all about having fun. It's immersive. It gets you out of the house. You make new friends. And you have to travel to find new and fun sites. And eventually you'll find the one that really suits the play style and the gameplay that you want to be involved in. And that'll become your site. You'll make a lot of friends. You'll become parts of groups. You'll be called upon to serve a purpose. Anything you want to do. It is quite literally an open book of how you want to portray yourself. Now, me personally, I've become a bit of a collector, and I've got a specific gameplay I enjoy. It's a mix between sniper, DMR and close quarters. I do enjoy close quarters, and I'm getting good because I'm mixing the sniper sneakiness with the close quarters pew-pews. So yeah, you can have as much fun as I just might do. So yeah, that'll do for this one. If you like my video, follow the farts, especially if you've got this far, because my god have I been waffling on. I even fixed a mag while we were chatting. Put that back in my toolbox. So, as I always say, now which one am I going to do it with? Which one am I going to do it with? Bespoke gun, Marusian. You can't get mags for it anymore, but my god, this is a bit of kit as well. So, be safe, play safe, and always call your freaking hits. Till next time guys, play safe, enjoy yourselves.